Good morning. It is, what time is it? It is now 6:40 in the morning. I wanted to record my routine with a 9-to-5 job. Before I start the video, this is future me, I wanted to say some things. This is a video that is going to show you a routine of mine that I thought about during the last 2 weeks. Prior to this routine, I had a routine that was more focused on drawing on the evening after work. But I noticed that I am such a morning person. Doing that after work was kind of not the way to go for me because I was so drained after work that I really had to take a step back and think about what I could change. If you're watching this to get ideas for yourself and how to be more productive or fit art more into your day-to-day life, let me tell you 2 things. First, be aware of when you have creative energy to create. I try to make myself an evening person, but I'm not. And then second, I work a 9-to-5 job 4 days a week. That's it. Have fun watching my video. I was away for 2 weeks because I got sick and the doctor told me to stay at home for 2 weeks. I had a lot of time to reflect on my current routines and everything because usually I work from, like when I get home, I take a break for at least 30 minutes because otherwise I can't focus and I do nothing, or I listen to music and after that I want to start drawing. But what I learned is that it's really difficult for me to take care of myself in a sense of cooking good food. Also, I want to work out again, which ever since we moved, it kind of slacked a little bit. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I moved. While I was sick, I kind of started waking up on my own at around 5:30 or 6. Well, today I set my alarm at 6 and I woke up on my own at 5:50. So yeah, I guess that's just my cycle right now. I had this idea of maybe waking up at 6, getting to work an hour late and staying an hour longer. But that way I have at least 2.5 hours to draw in the morning. I write my morning pages. I stopped writing 3 pages and I started writing only 1. I did that already, as you saw in the beginning of the video. And now I feel so free and loose and I still have all the energy of the day. So that is so cool. I think maybe this is something, but I don't know. We will see. I'm gonna cut myself some apples and then sit down and start drawing. What I noticed is that there are some things that I want to practice in my art and that I just don't want to practice in my sketchbook and I don't feel like practicing digitally. And so I was like, you know what? Just get yourself a very cheap Spiralbound sketchbook and do that there. So I'm gonna start with that for my warm-up, but I don't know if I will record the thing itself or just me drawing, because I promised myself that I will be free in there. If you know you're recording, you are not as free. I am done with the warm-up part. Oh man, there are so many things that I want to do. Like I can draw my sketchbook, I can do my other warm-up, but I also really crave working on my character because I'm having a lot of fun with that. I think I don't like the drawing that I'm working on right now. What am I working on right now? I posted something 2 weeks ago, I think. And I worked on this character for... Oh, there's a crow! Okay. I need to go to the living room because I'm currently trying to befriend the crows. And I've befriended another bird. I don't have time to ramble. The crow flew away, but the other bird is feeding right now, I think. It always picks the nuts and then it flies back to its home and then it comes back. But it's so cute. Oh, I was talking about what I was working on. I've been working on this huge world for a couple of years now. This huge world is divided into different countries and cultures. And I really wanted to work on a different culture right now to kind of get over my boredom. I've started to work on something and I will show you the short right now. the character is not on its own in this religion. I don't know how much I want to talk about this now because I'm planning on working on something, or I'm currently working on something even bigger. So that involves the story. So I don't know. But I am now working on something a little bit on another part of this religion. And I really wanted to make her from the front view. And now that I look at it, it's so stiff. I really like the design. So the design is at least set. But this is so stiff. What I have is this is the sketch that I like more. This was like the brainstorming. And what I ended up sketching with is this. So I'm going to go back to this and sketch it out. It's now 7:42. I think I'm talking a little bit too much here. So let's do it. I just sketched it out and oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the pose, and I think that is because I'm gonna call him 5-head boy, is standing in a similar way with this preaching hand. And I don't like that vibe for her, but I think I don't like the pose itself. I think that's an issue. I have this vision in my head where I put them next to each other, so I need to think about another pose. The thing is, I think I want to make her stand very calm when I'm feeling as if I'm walking against a wall. The fear of wasting time comes up in me, and I'm like, oh my god, but if you would do this professionally, then you wouldn't have the time. But if I would do this professionally, then I would get the feedback, and then the process would speed up anyways. And also, I'm not doing this professionally for this character. This is like my private time, and I can spend as much time on it as I want, and everything that I learn is something that will speed up the next time I'm gonna do this. So I am ready for work, and before I head out, I wanted to show you something, because what I also like to do when I am commuting to work, I have this small little sketchbook that I always carry with me in my jacket, and I only have, I think, 1.5 spreads left. Yeah. And I want to fill this up. I also already have a new one, and I think while I'm on the bus, I'm gonna draw a little. I really like drawing faces in the side profile, and that's what I'm mostly doing. So yeah, so I'm gonna head out. I am probably not gonna record what I'm drawing on the bus because it's very crowded, and then I will get myself some breakfast. My first thought on this is that I actually feel very good. I had all of the energy of the day, and I was able to really focus on drawing. And I will see you later. Morning. I had to put on my makeup because my face, and I didn't know that because I never record myself in the morning, and I'm like so busy doing my day that I also don't really look in the mirror. But oh my god, my face gets swollen up so much. And then I wanted to start this recording, and I was like, you know what? I have to get ready anyways, so whatever, I'm just gonna put on my makeup now. I woke up at 5:20 today because I was so excited to get started with drawing. It's insane. I already wrote my morning pages and I got ready with makeup and stuff. It is currently 6 19. I am so ready to draw. I'm so ready to log in. This makes me so excited. I am so excited. But it makes so much sense because I am such a morning person. In the evening, I always slow down. I don't want to spend my time rambling now on camera, so I am going to, just draw, have fun, explore this morning. It is now 7 a.m. and I am so hungry. Yeah, I am going to eat what I most of the time eat for breakfast, which is banana and some cornflakes. Okay, so with the warm-up, I think one of my biggest issues is that it's really hard for me to calm down because I always rush things. And I know that if I slow down, for example, I am able to draw things that I am not able to draw when I'm rushing it. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe some of you can relate, and if you do, tell me what you do. But for the last two drawings, I was finally able to calm down a little bit more. I still have 2 hours. I spent now 30 minutes on this warm-up, and I am debating whether I want to do my other warm-up that I sometimes end up really liking. But I think I'm just gonna eat something, and then I will actually do this quick little warm-up thing that I like to do. Or do I? I could also continue working on my character, which I really like. I don't know. What I'm trying to remind myself of with these warm-up drawings is that it's a warm-up, so they are going to start off in a shitty way, and I am going to start off in a rushed way. And also part of my warm-up process specifically is not only getting used to drawing, but also getting used to calming down a little bit. So it's always a good sign if I manage to do that towards the end a little bit better. Pumping out drawings that you like take some time if you're trying to get used to something new. But for example, for me, I kind of felt very uncomfortable drawing side profiles from imagination, and I loved them so much. So at one point I just sat down, I drew them, and then while I was on the bus, I always drew side profiles. And now you can see it's my favorite thing to draw. So you really have to push through that uncomfortable feeling. By the way, if I'm looking upwards, I can see a tree and there are so many birds and it's so lovely. I am gonna become this bird watcher. I want to make it feel naturally for me to draw full body poses and like just stuff. I just want to make it feel more natural, and I had to find a way to put stuff out without me judging it, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. I just looked at what I drew yesterday. Man, this character is gonna be a headache for me. I'm going to fix this, hopefully. Hopefully I will. I think it's a little bit boring from this front view, but at the same time I was thinking about maybe doing like another piece where you can see her in action. I don't know. I can just do it and I can just continue it. And then if I don't like it, I learned something and I can do it again. I think that's a good plan. I continue with my character. I don't know, I feel as if this is a little bit weird, but I am going to work from home today, which I did not plan. What am I doing? It actually makes a little bit of sense because I have to go to the doctor today. What I really like about this process and this step of it is building up the form. It's like so much fun. I know her pose is a little bit stiff, but that's also what I wanted with these. I want to give them this weird and off calm energy, but then they should look a little bit more terrifying. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's such a cool shape. Oh my god, I really like the shape design of everything on top of here. I think it's so cool. And this is also why I wanted to give it this front view, because I wanted to make her very symmetrical. I think symmetrical sometimes looks scary. I'm in my kitchen again because I'm gonna make myself another tea, but this time my absolute favorite tea lately, which is jasmine. Another learning that I had within the last 4 months was that I am not limited by a sketch, even though I push a sketch as far as I can and then paint on top of it. I don't have to follow the rules that I set with my sketch, because those are not rules, those are guidelines to help me paint on top of it. And this is so exciting for me. So I'm gonna do that. I am so excited for this piece. Probably now that I'm so excited and I only have 20 minutes left, I will probably draw when I come back home and I'm done with work. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's now about time for me to stop drawing. I am so obsessed with it right now. I really don't want to stop drawing, which is amazing. It's such a good feeling. I feel as if I'm back. While I was away for these 2 weeks, because my headache was peaking, I really had a lot of time to think. And I think it was the best decision for me to listen to my body and maybe adapt my routine that I built around working to how my daily schedule works best. And yeah, if you aren't a morning person, don't force yourself to be one. You can change that up. You can say you start later, just as I did. Quick tip from my side, take a break between work and drawing. Sit down for an hour, do nothing, drink a tea or half an hour. That even helped me to be productive after that. You can switch things up. You can stay up, draw through the night, go to bed later, sleep enough before work. That is also important. Let's go to work. Oh my god, I want to do a fancy transition from before work and after work. So hello and good morning. It is now 6:32. Oh no, my battery. I think I have to leave a little bit early today because we have a meeting with the whole company, which gives me only 1.5 hours to draw, only compared to the other days. I already wrote my morning pages and I already got ready. I want to do the warm-ups. I am having a little bit of a headache, honestly. It's starting around my eyes, so I'm a little bit worried that it's gonna switch into a migraine today. I am going to now sketch and then I'm gonna update you. I think I won't record too much today. What I noticed about these warm-ups that I'm doing is that I tend to spend roughly between 2 and 3 to 5 minutes on each drawing, which is not a lot of time if you think about it. But I must say that I was able to calm down a little bit more today and I drew whatever I came up with. I can't wait to see where I will be in 2 months, even in 1 month, even on the end of this week. I am learning and I'm growing, and I'm gonna make myself breakfast now because I am so hungry. And then I will continue with the character. And I was thinking about maybe setting myself the goal to be done with the rough shading today, and then I can continue with the details, working out the gold mask and everything tomorrow. I just ate my breakfast and now I have 40 minutes left. This is how far I came. Hello. I'm going to pack my backpack real quick. I only ended up working on this bigger piece for 30 minutes, but I still managed to get down the basic shading, which was the goal for today. And I already started refining the code. But now I want to get ready for work because I'm a little bit scared that I won't make it in time. But I'm done with getting dressed and I will hopefully draw on the bus. I don't know yet. We will see. Sometimes I just enjoy sitting there and doing nothing. And then I will see you after work, maybe. Good morning, good morning. It is 7:30. When I finished work yesterday, I got such a heavy migraine attack. I went home, I laid down immediately, and at some point the pain just knocked me out and I slept till today. My mood is not the best, honestly. I don't know, but I feel as if I am about to get another migraine. I think, honestly, I'm gonna skip drawing today. It is the next day. It is actually 6:30 in the morning. I already wrote my morning pages. I want to warm up with my usual warm-up, and I can already tell that I'm improving so much with me being a little bit more loose with everything. I'm so looking forward to this day because I only have to work 3 to 4 hours. Today was also the first day that I was really tired, or not really tired, just a little bit tired when I woke up. Now I am going to warm up a little bit. I noticed that it's so difficult. I mean, I noticed that all the time, but today I looked at the clock and I was like, okay, I spent 2 minutes on this drawing, so let me see if I can slow down. It's so difficult for me to slow down and be like, okay, I'm gonna spend more effort on this, put more effort into this. It's just so weird. That's also why I'm so grateful that I finally learned to really take my time with characters. And then when it comes to the last finishing details, I don't want to do it. I don't know. Yay. This is the sign that I'm living in Germany. It is the evening now. Maybe I will finish this character in the weekend so I can, or maybe even today. In between drawing sessions, I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't like where this was going. The more I work on it, the more I like it, so that's a good thing. Whoop! I'm trying to really push what I do with the texture and stuff. So I wrote down a couple of final thoughts on this, and I really tried to think hard about cons, but for me personally, I couldn't find any. The only thing that I thought of was that when I am lazy in the morning and I don't want to wake up and I just want to lay around, I am so ready to draw and really I want to get the best out of the amount of time that I have, that I don't want to lay down and be lazy in the morning. Other than that, I am a morning person. Today, for example, I woke up 15 minutes, almost an hour before my alarm even rang. So if you aren't, don't force yourself to be one, please. I can't emphasize on this enough. Pros. I have a lot of energy in the morning. I have way more energy than I could have in the evening. I have way more creative energy because I haven't been at work doing creative stuff. Then, because I'm warming up in the morning, the drawing part on the bus feels so much easier. It's so much fun. Then also what I noticed throughout this week is even though I've had a headache for every single day of this week, my mood is so much better because I just know that I've already accomplished something. I've been creative. Drawing makes me always feel so much better. and happy, and I don't know. Also, the weather is very nice, so that could also play a part in this, but my mood is so good. And also, I know that at the end of the day, I can do whatever I want to do. I can take care of myself. I can take care of my mental health. I can cook. I can work out without me contemplating when I can draw and how much time I have left to draw when I do this and that. And it's just a huge relief. It feels way more natural to me. This routine feels so natural to me. I don't know how to explain this. It doesn't feel forced at all so far. It's only been a week. And as I mentioned, this is way less stressful, and yeah, I'm very excited to continue doing this, and I will keep you posted. But as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you aren't a morning person, please don't force this routine on yourself. If you want to change something in your routine, then maybe watch this video and think about what you could take out of this. And also, please take care of your health. Don't skip on sleep. That's very important. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.